Okay, welcome to this live session. This is the part-time traders live session where we are going to be taking a general look into the market as a whole. It seems it became worrisome when price just suddenly changed direction for most of those pairs that we are following and keeping us idle for the entire day. Well, let's go into this pairs. We are actually going to be looking at all of the pairs right now, just quickly going through them, making a quick review to see what's been going on. All right, let's get going. The first pair here is the American dollar against the Japanese yen. Well, this pair is bouncing off that particular area that I have talked about. That zone right here, price is reacting seriously off that area. Well, it is still within that range. Okay, it is still within that range. I am also within this range. I am also feeling that price could go back down anywhere here. Okay, it is not confirmed. The direction is not confirmed. Price is just still sideways overall. In the forward time frame, since we have had a channel, you can see that the channel is type of price behavior before the breakout today. Well, it is not still clear. Okay, it is not still clear. That is why I am anticipating the fact that the price might find resistance from that point to come back down. If I see what I needed to see around here, honestly I will be hitting on my sell button. Okay, but for now not yet, haven't seen it yet, so I'll just keep watching to see what's going to happen for tomorrow. All right, the next one is the American dollar against the Canadian dollar. This is another one that made a U-turn today to the upside. Well, I think it is normal. Okay, it is normal. Price is still trading around that resistance zone. Usually they tend to drive price up to take out most of those trades that are sitting right here, even at their stop loss position, before driving price back down. On this move, I am seriously looking for opportunities to go short. I will stop looking to go to clicking on my sell button when price pushes above that area. Okay, but for now it is still hovering there. I will be looking for possible entries to the downside. All right, in the okay, I don't see that. Okay, so that's just it in the daily time frame. Let's see what's going to happen. The euro against the New Zealand dollar. Well, this is making another push to the downside. Price is likely going to come back down. All right, then from there on, maybe another bank to the upside. Price is trading off that area of resistance. Okay, if you want to go short here, you need to place your stop loss somewhere around in here. But in as a whole, I am actually not liking the entire price behavior. It is more of a channel. Okay, more of a channel. If you are going short, you will be trading the correct direction. All right, let me mark this level. Get this one here. A range might be forming in the forward time frame. We got a range there, another range, another possible range might just be forming. All right, the New Zealand dollar against the American dollar. This is another sideways price action coming for this pair in the daily time frame. Might be having a sideways price action here. You can see how price has gone sideways upon this push. This is an extremely hard one as well to trade. Okay, so for me, I'm out of it. That's what I am seeing in that chart. The sterling pounds against the American dollar broke this key level of support today. You can see that breakout. Okay, well, we are from tomorrow and the next few days we'll be able to know if this breakout is sustained, whether we are going to see continuation formation, so price to push to the downside, or we are going to have price come back up, eventually giving us a fake breakout. For now, the best course of action is to keep watching. Don't take any blind entries there. Euro against the American dollar. Well, the worst thing any trader wants to do is to anticipate price. Actually, you can see how this little level of resistance here held price firmly for today, and price reacted off that level to the downside. If we had anticipated price, well, we were totally wrong to see that price is going to break to the upside. Price is still within that channel, okay, until it breaks. And from what I am seeing here, we might have price come down, then from there on a possible overall fake breakout. But we need to keep watching to see what's going to happen. In the daily time frame, that candle, this candle here is a heavy one, is pointing heavily to the downside. But then this level of support is still there. Okay, level of support is still there. So we will not be trading this pin bar. But at any rate, price is going to make some pushes to the downside before maybe a bounce to a fake breakout or a continuation push to the downside. If you are looking for quick profits, then maybe you want to pick just a few pips right there to the downside. But hey, it is still risky. Price is still trading within that congested area. Sterling pounds against the Swiss franc. We actually discussed this earlier today, that we were going to be following this in the hourly time frame, where we're looking for possible pullbacks to this key level of support area that was broken. But the pullback never happened, and Brexit talks as well just kept pushing price to the downside. That's a straight move. No entry was given, so I'm sure you haven't missed anything. Let's move on. Australian dollar against the Japanese yen. In the daily time frame, I am anticipating a triangle formation. These are the type of patterns that you see in a non-directional market. You can see that sideways bias. Right now, price is trading around the lower boundary. Chances are that price will push to the upside. This is not an ideal location to go short because you have support right here. You also have support right here. Not an ideal location to go short. Canadian dollar against the Swiss franc, where we anticipated the channel. That channel didn't hold. You can see how price kept pushing to the downside. That's why I was talking about low quality setups. These are all low quality setups. We got a breakout pullback in the daily time frame right there, but the wick to the upside is just too much. Yeah, nothing serious here. Australian dollar against the American dollar. This is still trading around support area. My recommendation is to avoid going short against that level. Okay, avoid going short. Price is likely going to find support around that area. That is what I'm seeing here in the Australian dollar against the American dollar. The New Zealand dollar against Japanese yen. Not a clear one here in the daily time frame. Same as the American dollar against the Japanese yen. Okay, this is another one. I am thinking that price might be finding resistance somewhere here. All right, not a clear one, but just with the American dollar against the Swiss franc. Also not a good one here. Euro against Australian dollar. What's going on here? Nothing really. Okay, nothing. Sterling pounds against Australian dollar. Price congestion. Heavy sideways bias. This is support. This is resistance. It is still to the downside. but trading around support. Euro against the Canadian dollar. Tiny price action. Avoid this pair. Canadian dollar against the Japanese yen. Really ugly one. You must avoid trading here. Swiss franc against the Japanese yen. Looking bullish, but still trapped within channel. Sterling pounds against the Australian dollar. This line, the job of this line is now done. We can keep it here. This heavy push to the upside, but not yet. Okay, sterling pounds against the Japanese yen. This is also Brexit talks had to push it down. The most difficult pairs to trade right now are the sterling pounds across. Brexit impact can catch up with anyone trading those pairs. The euro against the sterling pounds. Nice spike, but just a straight move. The Australian dollar against the Canadian dollar. Very tiny price action there. Gold still in the channel. New Zealand dollar against the Canadian dollar, back into range. Back into range, but you must not go long. This is showing some exhaustion. Australian dollar against the Swiss franc. So straight falls. Australian dollar against the New Zealand dollar. This is a pair that I followed last since early this year. Was pointing to the downside. Okay. This is a wide range here. Best thing is to avoid it. New Zealand dollar against the Swiss franc. I'm sorry, this is one of the longest live sessions in recent times. I just needed to go through all the pairs, just so you know that we still do actually have all the pairs. Okay. All right. Let's go back again. All right. What am I following here for today? Well, I will be personally still concentrating on the American dollar against Japanese yen. I'll be searching for possible entries around here. If I see what I need to see, I will go short. Also, the American dollar against the Canadian dollar. Let's see what's going to happen. Then what's looking more interesting today is the euro against the New Zealand dollar. There's a possible bounce right there for price to go down. Similarly, the euro against the American dollar as well. That bounce is a heavy one, but there is support level around that area. Okay, so those are the best picks. So okay, we can also add the Australian dollar against Japanese yen. That bounce is also a good one for a possible push to the upside. Then the New Zealand dollar against the Japanese yen, we also have a possibility of the bounce happening around here. Okay, that's basically all for what looks interesting. Well, you need to calm down your nerves, okay? Relax yourself. If there is just nothing to trade, walk away, okay? Walk away. Even if it will take us up to next year before we come back to full trading based on market opportunities, we will be patient enough to wait, okay? In all, thanks for being here. If you have questions or contributions, feel absolutely free to send them across, and we'll be very happy to respond to them. You have a nice rest. Bye bye.